The sun had barely risen over Kampala when Kamya tightened her braids and stepped out onto the narrow, lively streets of the ghetto. The air already carried a mix of charcoal smoke, fresh chapati, and distant music. Today wasn't an ordinary day. She was hosting Johnson, a seasoned local guide, and an American tourist named Mark, who wanted to see the real Uganda beyond the postcards. Johnson arrived first, his usual confident smile cutting through the morning rush.
Kamya, today we show him life?
He said, gesturing behind him as Mark followed, camera in hand, but curiosity leading the way. At first, Mark seemed overwhelmed. The buzzing boda-bodas, kids laughing and chasing a worn-out football, women calling out prices from tiny roadside stalls.
This is where stories live.
Their first stop was breakfast. They gathered around a small roadside stand where a woman expertly rolled eggs and vegetables into a steaming hot Rolex. The chapati crackled as she folded it, handing it over wrapped in old newspaper.
This is incredible.
Welcome to Uganda.
They washed it down with spiced tea, rich and milky, served in small glasses that warmed their hands. Around them, the neighborhood was waking up. Music from a nearby speaker, the rhythmic knock of a carpenter at work, and the constant hum of conversation. As the morning unfolded, Kamya led them deeper into the ghetto. They passed vibrant graffiti walls, each telling stories of struggle, hope, and identity. Young artists waved as they painted, proud to show their work. Mark took photos, but soon lowered his camera, choosing instead to just be present. By midday, the sun was high, and the heat pushed them toward a shaded hangout spot made of timber and iron sheets. Here, locals gathered to share stories, laughter, and cold drinks. Johnson ordered sodas and a few local beers, while Kamya introduced Mark to fresh passion fruit juice, sweet, tangy, and refreshing.
Everything here is so alive.
And real.
Lunch was a feast they wouldn't forget. They sat on simple wooden benches as plates arrived. Smoky grilled meat, matoke, posho, beans, and groundnut sauce. The flavors were rich, filling, and deeply comforting. Mark tried everything, laughing as Johnson showed him how to eat properly with his hands.
You don't just eat the food, you experience it.
In the afternoon, the energy shifted. Music grew louder, and a group of kids pulled them into a spontaneous dance session. Kamya led the way, her movements effortless and joyful. Johnson joined in, and even Mark, hesitant at first, found himself laughing and dancing under the hot Kampala sun. Time seemed to move differently there. What started as a visit turned into connection. As evening approached, the golden light softened the rough edges of the ghetto. They climbed a small hill overlooking the area. From up there, the maze of tin roofs glowed warmly, and the distant city skyline shimmered. Mark was quiet for a moment.
I came looking for something different, but I didn't expect to feel this welcomed.
This is Uganda. It's not just what you see, it's what you feel.
And this is just one story.
As the day came to an end, they shared one last drink, cold sodas in glass bottles, laughing about the day's moments. The ghetto, once overwhelming, now felt like a place full of life, resilience, and unforgettable memories. And for Mark, it wasn't just a tour anymore. It was a story he would carry forever. End with From the Hidden Street to Unforgettable Moments, this what travel is all about. Follow Wild Diaries and subscribe for more real show stories from the Here of Africa.